All right, guys. So I feel like it's really important to update you on the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. So right about now, I think I just went through, well, I know I just went through an anxiety attack for no apparent reason. I was just kind of just sitting there, but it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. Like it wasn't bad. I could feel, you know, I just don't feel right. And I started getting real hot, like a hot flash. That's what it felt like. Like my feet started sweating. I started sweating, like my actual body started sweating. And I checked my heart rate because I got this thing. And every now and then, my heart rate will jump and go high, like I'm walking or something. And like I said, I know that it was going to come with that. And I just keep telling myself to not be afraid of it. Just let it kind of pass. Let it just go. I know I'm not going to feel good all the time. And that's okay. I'm still in the rough patch. I'm only 5 days in. But I'm just going to, like, every now and then, I'm just going to come through and just let you guys know how I was feeling. All day I was feeling okay. All day I was feeling okay. I started getting tired around 2 o'clock. I noticed that I do get tired quicker, like I said before. But I am up at like 6 o'clock. So, but I am doing a lot. I'm doing a lot. Like, my body is letting me do a lot. Like, my mental is putting me into a place where I want to do stuff. So it's not like it's holding me down. So I'm appreciative for that. And, you know, back in the day, this is one thing that I missed. Like, I don't miss the anxiety. No, I don't. Okay. I definitely don't miss the racing thoughts. That is the one thing that put me into the hospital when I got diagnosed with panic and anxiety, because I would get racing thoughts, and then those racing thoughts would turn into anxiety, and then boom, my body doesn't know how to handle. Basically, my body doesn't, kind of lost ability to realize what is good anxiety and bad anxiety. So it's like, you know, I could be excited to do something and automatically I would be put into an anxiety. So, but that was after I got diagnosed. Before I got diagnosed, I remember being like 20, 24, 25 before I got diagnosed. And going to sleep, I would be going like, okay, this is the only bad part. I'm hoping that I don't get this back, the OCD. Because the OCD is, for me, obsessive thinking, not obsessive doing. So I will like obsess on, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why do I feel like this? Very in tune with my body. And I feel like the Paxil put that at ease, but it also took away good emotion, like things that I used to be excited about and inspirational about. It was like gone. And I thought maybe I was just getting older, you know, like I remember waking up and be like so inspired. Like the minute I open my eyes, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to situate this. And I was like so motivated. And then I got on the Paxil and it took that away. It took the bad away, but I feel like it also took the good away. So I feel like I'm getting a little bit of that back where I'm like going and I want to do things. And I just pray that anxiety doesn't take a hold of that and, you know, put me in a state where I'm excited to do these things, but my anxiety won't let me. You know, so I'm just going through that. But I do feel inspired lately. But I also feel a little funky. So hopefully it'll get better. I pray it just gets better. I pray it's just a side effect of going down. I pray that it's not my body like re-triggering, going back to the way it was, because that'll fucking suck. But all in all, I'm good. I drove, by the way. I drove and I was completely fine. Like, I was pretty freaking excited that I had no anxiety driving. I didn't drive far, but I told Kilo I wanted to, I wanted to go drop off Angie. I needed to go to the dollar store. And so he was like, oh, because he's so used to driving. And he was home. So he was like, oh, I'll drive, And I'm like, I was going to test myself, But he drove there. And then I was like, let me drive back. So I drove back. And you guys know I drive. I drive in town if I have to drive in town. But he also knows that I'm withdrawing from the medication too. So, and I wouldn't say it's a total withdrawal. I'm withdrawing because I'm lowering my med. It's not a total withdrawal. But nonetheless, it's still a withdrawal. Because my body has been used to the same dose for 15 years. And at first when I got on Paxil, they had me on the highest dose. And it was just too much. Too much. And so they dropped me down. I'm not tired, but my body keeps yawning. It's like I think it's part of my anxiety. They dropped me down to 12.5, and I did get off of Paxil when I got pregnant with Angie, and I was taking, Zoloft. That junk made me so crazy. I had to stay on I stayed on Zoloft for a whole year, and that Zoloft was bad for me. Comment below if you were on Zoloft and it was bad for you. For me, Zoloft, some people it helps. Okay, don't get me wrong. But for me, Zoloft made me more OCD and paranoid. Like, I remember walking down the stairs and feeling like I saw myself falling down the stairs, like tripping, like the whole scenario. I played it out in my mind as I stood at the top of the stairs. Like, it was just weird. But then I got off. I had Angie. I got off, and then I got back on Paxil. So, actually, I did get off and get back on Paxil, I didn't realize that. But anyway, I didn't get off totally everything. I don't even know how they weaned me off. I think I was taking the 12.5, and they switched me over right to the Zoloft. So anyway, though, my point is, I know I'm going through it. It's okay, though. So I just wanted to come and check in and let you guys know, how I'm feeling all the way around. If I could just stop yawning. It's like I need that satisfying breath is what it is. But anyway, over and out.